Well, hello everyone, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Divine Panther Presents. Today we shall be discussing Fight Night, the $1 million heist, and they finally figured it out because they did the math. But anyway, we're on episode 4 of this limited series. Let's see how it all plays out. But anyway, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Please watch the video till the end. I've noticed people on social media say that now, so I'm gonna say that too. So watch our video till the end. All right. Like on video, comment on the video, share the video, help us join the family. But anywho, sit back, enjoy the intro, and then we'll start the show. Oh, wait. I got to do it now. Wait. This is gonna be funny. Wait. You ready? I got to do it.
This is awesome. This is amazing. I love it.
It was psychological. It was emotional.
Extremely entertaining.
But as always, as we try to say here, as we said, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And as we talk about this video, please like on the video and comment on the video, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Yes, Frank and the Black Mafia are on the hunt for the people who stripped their clothes off and took their money and jewelry, apparently. And bodies already dropping. Apparently, I mean, it's going to be the formula per episode. What happens when you bring your business partner / maybe side chick home to your wife? These are all the questions we shall be addressed in this episode. I feel like we're gonna start with the positives and good things. Kim, what did you think of this episode?
I liked it. I'm liking the whole show. I love the background. I love the clothes. I love the hair. I love the acting. So I'm enjoying this. And I'm truly not surprised that Chicken brought home his mistress to his wife. Because unfortunately, that happens more than people know. Most of the time they'll say, "Oh, it's my friend" or whatever, like he did. So, but I mean, women aren't stupid. They know what's going on. So, yeah, I thought it was a pretty good episode.
It's funny you should say women aren't stupid. Not that Faye was stupid, but it's interesting how she felt as if there's something more to this relationship. Mm-hmm. Then once she found out there was more to this relationship, somehow she got offended. Like, I was like, I thought we had this conversation. Like, she was like, "Oh my God, you're serious?" I was like, "Well, yeah. So if you're asking, it's the what's it? Chris Rock was like, it's the confession. Like, they just want to know.
Right.
But sometimes you don't want to know. But then she jumped in the car. I thought she jumped in the car all mad with her luggage, and then was like, "Okay, baby, you can drive."
Because people came to her house with guns.
Not the part she came to the car. My point is, like, she should have just left. Like, to give the whole speech, jump in the car, and then be like, I was like, I know what I'm saying.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah.
I was like, what you're saying. But Chris, married man, what do you think? Not that you would bring your mistress home to the house, but I mean, in your situation, what you got? Not saying that you have one. Anyway, what do you think of the scene, sir?
This is how internet rumors start. Next thing you know, people are going to think that I'm an illegal immigrant that's eating cats and dogs. So
we do not. Let's not get the video canceled over political commentary. But I do hear you. The algorithm is serious.
You never seen Alf? Chris? That was the whole thing with Alf.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, Alf was eating cats and dogs. Yeah.
That's right. He was an illegal alien who ate cats.
What are you talking about? Yeah, he was illegal.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
He was brown too. I was like, if you will.
Yeah.
But anyway.
And Haitian. No, I'm just kidding. No, anyway, I'm just kidding. Anyway, I know I liked it. Number one reason is because Muhammad Ali wasn't in it.
Positives.
That's a positive. Muhammad Ali is on that plane and he gone. And I hate to just say it like that because I mean that's a weird thing to say because obviously I like Muhammad Ali like for real, but that actor had to go. So I'm glad he's gone. So yeah. That's actually a positive, believe it or not. Yeah, I didn't realize it took me until this episode, I guess, because he probably had more of a speaking part now. That David Banner, the rapper David Banner plays Slim. The guy who was talking crap about to Frank in that meeting, and then you heard his voice at the very end at the door. So I was like, oh snap, that's David Banner, when he was giving that speech. So yeah, I kind of like how I also love how ruthless Samuel Jackson is. We know that he is ruthless, but we're actually seeing that he's choking out Chicken Man's homie. What's the dude's name? The guy who brought him on. You know what I mean?
Silky.
Silky. Yeah. The dude that looks like Uncle Clifford. That one. Yeah.
R.I.P. Silky.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought it was actually Uncle Clifford at first. I was like, is that Uncle Clifford? And I heard the voice. I was like, oh yeah, no, it definitely ain't. And then, but yeah, I like that it's not taking us the entire season for Samuel L. Jackson and Terrence Howard to be like, oh my God, let's figure out if Kevin Hart. That's what I thought the direction it was going to go. Like the whole time is like going to kind of go back and forth with like, did he do this? Did he not do? No, they now are actually at episode 4. They are actually actively trying to kill him. You know what I mean? Obviously, we saw the little flash forward in the very first episode, which I'm still not a fan of, but whatever. But I like that's where we're at. And I love that we're now getting the interactions between Don Cheadle and the cop that kind of put him away in the first place, and whatnot. So overall, really, really, really solid episode. Nothing too crazy happened in this episode, but that doesn't always have to be a thing. So it was just straight up just a good episode. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Jamani, your thoughts?
So, I'm happy that one of my recommendations has actually landed finally. It's just unfortunate that I never thought that it was going to be a Kevin Hart project, but this is probably the best, I don't know, series, movie, whatever you want to call it, I've seen this year. Like it's top notch. And I like that they're leaning more into the exploitation genre of it all. Like the was it JD Hudson or Don Cheadle character? Like when he was running after the guys, and they were like all the different type of shots that they were doing. That was very reminiscent of blaxploitation movies and stuff like that.
The only thing we're missing is the kung fu stuff where they land a kung fu move and then it's just delayed, super delayed when someone falls back. That's what the only thing we're missing. Go
ahead. Everything was good. Like I'm like, we got 2 characters out of here. Two of the robbers in this episode. We're halfway through the season if it's going to 8. And they had Rockman Dunbar. I'm always a fan of him as an actor. And yeah, I'm here for it. I'm like, and I don't know, it's just something, I guess maybe since first seeing Terrence Howard in like Dead Presidents, and Lawrence Tate came back and whooped his ass. I just really like Terrence Howard getting his comeuppance, and the way that Samuel Jackson was talking to Terrence Howard, even though I believe Terrence Howard was right, I just like
seeing him get put down. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, this goes to DeMarcus's comment, which Frank punked Cadillac and said he was nothing like his father. I was like, I see that. It was a strong scene, but then still, like, I didn't know who was playing. Slim. I didn't know who was playing Slim. I was like, he looked relatively familiar. I was like, who the fuck is this dude? But I'm like, you're gonna be dead by next episode, so it really doesn't matter. Like, I'm surprised he walked out of that hotel room alive. So I feel like Frank is working towards that. That's on the list of things that need to get taken care of. Because you can't disrespect the man in front of his organization and just walk away from that shit. I mean, I would submit. Yes.
I didn't take that as disrespect. He was like, if anything, kind of said, "Hey, we're being disrespected. Like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? That's not disrespect. That's just like even you going up to your supervisor and being like, supervisor, like, yo, so and so. With all due respect, like, what in the world? Like this is, you know what I mean? We just got disrespected. Like, I got down in the underwear in front of bitches. Like all of this, you know what I mean? I didn't look at that as disrespect. You know what I mean? But okay.
I get, but if in Frank's position to have a subordinate say you are not handling the situation correctly, apparently you don't fully appreciate what happened to us. You need to do better in a public forum. that is so much. That's so much questioning like his authority, and again his ability to handle said situation. Again maybe we gotta see how it develops. I mean maybe Slim goes the distance. Lena did not though. Lena got taken out for sure. In last episode. I thought Chloe was gonna last a little bit longer. She don't stick around in these. Maybe just the two things I've watched. She's out here pretty quickly. So I don't know. Maybe that's part of her acting formula.
I'm like, I guess maybe if she's not having a sex scene, then she's being killed to kill off her Disney Channel image or whatever.
I see your point. I did not know her during the Disney days. I have to admit. But yes, I feel like she's always like, I gotta be like, I'm a grown woman now with breasts. I'm like, got it. And she's like, and she's like trying to be more mature roles, like more mature roles. I would like to have seen her interrogation / torture, a little bit. I feel like she got taken out pretty quickly. And I'm like, they like, well, she didn't break. Well, I don't know how long you were beating her or whatever. So I'm not sure what she stood before she got a bullet in her head. So same thing with Tommy. Like, R.I.P. Tommy. It was sad that he died because his cousin was murdered, I guess, and he's facing time. But he just offed himself. Like, I was like, can we get something? I mean, I know I'm supposed to feel bad. I mean, but I'm like, I needed a little bit more something to care that he was dead in the interrogation room.
I'm like, I thought the whole eulogy that he somewhat gave or whatever, like I thought that I'm like, I've never seen a repass the same day that the person is murdered before, but
what time? You gotta keep it moving, bro. I mean, the funeral. I mean, she was found dead. I guess, yesterday, and her funeral / repass is the next day. Hey, usually I get mad that they don't do funerals, so I'm trying to focus on the positive. That at least they acknowledge.
No, I'm saying I don't think it was the next day. Like, this is the same morning. Like this is basically the same morning because he took Chicken took Vivian to his house, right?
Yes.
We never saw Night again until after the repass. So I'm like, this is the same day that she got taken, shot. They covered up the body, and then he's buying sandwiches and taking it to the repass. I was just like, yeah, that's all the same day. Because he got the news that she died. Remember, you saw in the scene, he found out that she was dead.
Yeah.
He goes there, and this is all the same day. I was like, that's quick.
They only got so many episodes, Shimani. We gotta move forward. You know what I'm saying? It's like we ain't got time to be lollygagging on proper procedures. What happens day to day. I don't know. I do see it is moving quickly. A solid 9. It was good. But again, once you understand that it's really about Frank and his investigation, for Andre and crew, and like how they all gonna get murdered, I guess in the end. Mushmouth was hilarious. Like Clifton Powell just brings it in every role like he plays, and I felt a little bit of Pinky for some reason. Like maybe I just wanted to feel Pinky, but I felt like I was watching Friday a little bit, and I was like, it just, and then like you could actually understand what he was saying. So to see the subtitles, I was like, is this supposed to be on purpose? Like, because it's funny. It's funny, but I still can hear him though. Like he should have more mush mouth if I got to read his words, so I can fully appreciate the subtitles. But still hilarious. Thank you, sir.
I'm like, what he was saying was funny. I can't remember what the Man Boy's uncle.
Man Boy.
With his uncle, but his uncle when he said, "Listen here, with your ears and your ass." Let's never sell this anywhere around here.
He did say that. How many people listen with their ass? That's really the question. And Man Boy, it was good to see Man Boy. He was he's not really branching out. I mean, it's still some kind of hood shit, but it's a different type of hood shit. So maybe that's range. I mean, for a black actor, I don't know. But we'll see how long he left. I feel like he's the weak link because he stole the watch. I mean, on top when they were like when Sean was like, "Hey, we got to keep this under wraps," he did steal the watch. So there's always a weak link in the crew. So it's probably going to be him that leads Frank and crew back to the main sets. Faye and Vivian pulling the straps was on thing 1 and 2 was cool. That's true. That's true. Since Chicken Man don't mess with weapons, it was nice to see the women come together on a common ground. of a self-preservation. But Vivian also acknowledging what Faye acknowledging what Vivian said, was that we're all just characters and chickens, like world. You know what I'm saying? Like we're just playing a game, and he's like, he's orchestrating the whole thing. And I was like, y'all bonded pretty quickly. I don't know. So yeah, I mean, maybe we'll see more of them together, perhaps. What about Maxine? 'Cause I think he was giving it to Maxine too. I don't know where she went in this episode, but I feel like the woman who's driving the Mustang is her car actually. So like I like to see maybe Faye accepts Vivian, but does she accept Maxine also? Maybe that's going too far. I don't.
Yeah, I didn't pick that up.
Oh, they kissed when they met. So yeah, I mean, I felt like it was something there. I mean, I felt like even Vivian was like, I guess like that's his way. I'm sure he and Vivian are closer as they're more business closer. But I feel like Max there's something. But anyway, I don't know. Maybe she comes back. Maybe she doesn't. Who's y'all favorite character in Fight Nights? Thank you, DeMarcus, for the narration. The question. Any thoughts?
Frank. I love Samuel L. Jackson. He is doing his job. And I love the clothes, I love the hair, I love everything about his acting in this role. It's superb. It's Samuel L. Jackson at his finest, I think. And it does take me back to like Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
And that's another that's part of why I'm enjoying it, because he's going back to that kind of thug, and he's always just so calm. When his presentation is always very calm, but he's telling you, I'm gonna kill you, and he's and every other word is a cuss word, but I'm not offended at all. I'm like, if there wasn't a cuss word, I'd be like, this is ridiculous. This is not what Samuel.
This is not realistic.
He cusses in real life every other syllable. So I'm like, yeah. So he's my favorite right now. Yeah.
I would Giovanni, do you have a favorite character this soon in the series? It's okay.
I don't know. It's like a tie between like I like Frank, but we don't get enough of Frank for him to be kind of like a favorite. I don't know. I'd probably say like Vivian or either JD Hudson. Like I said that she was, more or less like the cookie roll, but like as the more episodes you get, you see more three-dimensionalness. Like you getting more into the onion is being more unwrapped, so to say. So it's like there's layers to her character. It's not just face value like some of the other characters that she's played. And JD Hudson is like the one who keeps the show grounded in like seriousness and drama. So yeah.
All right. Chris, do you have one that sticks out with you?
Not really. I mean, I think most of these actors, they've done this before, so they don't really stand out. I mean, they're good, but I mean, Terrence Howard is Terrence Howard, Samuel Jackson is Samuel Jackson. So I don't think I have one, unfortunately. No one that strikes.
I hear, because like I say, you kind of seen these characters before.
I've seen it, yeah. Like and I understand what Kim was saying. Is like we haven't seen this level since Pulp Fiction, but Samuel Jackson did Samuel Jackson in any rated R film. If it was rated R, he has been this character. You know what I mean? Just maybe not the bad character, because he's only been bad like just barely a handful of times, and then that's when, you know what I mean. But I don't know.
Well, so I think so to that point, yes, yes, Kim, like he was able. I think he was able to say what would Jules do if he had more screen time, like, and he's able to explore like different ranges of stuff, right? But he's definitely pulling from that character. So that being said, I would say Taraji P. Henson is showing more layers to as Jemima said, to the character and to the situation, like especially like I said with the dance scene where she's like crying, but she's trying to dance because she has a situation she has to get through. Her trying to connect to Faye, even though it's a fucked up situation and both of them know what it is, but then she's still like, hey, there's a common ground here, right? We got to take care of each other. I thank you for looking out for me. We're going to get through this together. So I would like to see more of her. And I think this would give her an opportunity to go beyond the standard cookie character. So I think that would be good to see something different. Cadillac, it's the wig or his hair. That could be his real hair. I don't know, but it's a character in and of itself. Like just to see the hair moving and how like Charlie's Angels it is like. It's hilarious. Like when Frank was shitting on him, all I could do was stare at the hair. He's like, "I'm sorry, okay, Frank," and it was just this wave.
Bounces.
It's just like it has so much body. The hair has so much body. You're like, how do you do it? Like, I need a scene that for some reason he has to go to the hair salon to get it touched up or something before this thing is over. I need him sitting in there getting that hair done, and then so we can learn the secrets. Like I just feel like that needs to happen for this particular.
I think that's the way we were introduced to him. Like when they were calling up different people, he was getting his hair done.
Was that? I thought that was Slim. I thought that was Slim getting his hair done because it was Slim. Oh. It was not Terrence Howard. I know that. Like I feel like it was Slim that was getting his hair done because they were explaining. I feel like, but anyway,
that was.
If not, I still would like to see a little bit more dialogue because that was more like a narration, like they were explaining. Also, Don Cheadle, I like the investigative stuff that's going on in this thing. Like Don Cheadle was like, "Wait a minute, perhaps we should look into the driver's license that was laying here on the ground." And none of these gangsters decide to pick up their ID just in case, I don't know, cops show up and figure out who you are. And then because they were there. Also, how did they get out of there so quickly? Because to your Giovanni, to your point of time passing, the robbery happened at night, right? I took it as Don Cheadle got put on the case at night. The whole police thing, like he's showing up almost like in the middle of the morning. I'm like, what? When did the cops get called? Like when did all this take place? Like how long were they just sitting there, and why did they all stay? Like why wasn't the John like Cadillac and Frank? Why were they not there when the cops showed up?
Because why would they be there to talk?
Thank you, Giovanni.
Why would anyone be there? Like if I have enough time, I'm leaving.
Yeah, those guys are the guys who were still there.
The other guys are just regular guys from the neighborhood. Like I don't have my clothes. I don't have my car keys or whatever the heck. Like, yeah, I'm kind of stuck here until I can get back in there and get my stuff.
I still feel like we're in a criminal situation, and I'm like, I would have got the fuck out. Like, I mean, we are assuming they may not be black mafia level, but I doubt that there's just.
I'm not saying that everyone that was there just stayed, but I'm saying a lot of them probably stayed to get their stuff back or what have you. Maybe one or two of them might have split or something like that. But I think majority of people were going to try to get their stuff back. Like if you have a wife or whatever, you ain't coming home butt naked and broke.
Wait a minute. To that point, he's like, I don't got a ring, but now there's a police report. Like it's like there's going to be consequences. I love that story. Whoever that character was hilarious. To be like, now I got to explain to my wife where I was. That was Missouri Slim getting his hair done. Thank you, DeMarcus. DeMarcus always knows. I don't need to know. DeMarcus knows. Willie Black is my favorite character. We got Crystal Wilson. From Players Club. Was Tommy's mother.
And all the queens men.
There you go. That's the one, Kim. That's when I was like, I've seen this woman before, and I was like a Tyler Perry something, and I couldn't put my finger on it.
She's the sister.
Players Club was a long time ago. So it's hard to make that connection. But anyway, I think it was kind of cool. But no, again, Don Cheadle's doing a good job of showing the tough situation of trying to do the right thing, of like trying to enforce the law, where the cops, are racially against you, your own people are against you, but you're still trying to do the right damn thing. His new sidekick, like that was hilarious, like their whole law enforcement situation. So I like to see more of that come to something. I don't know. So I think they're doing a good job of showing his family dynamic and how that's relevant, in some way. Considering how they don't got a lot of time, they got a lot of characters to get through. So I'm assuming Sean. I think we agree Sean's probably going to live since he has a kid, and it's hard to kill a father. Chris says no. He ain't gonna make it.
Are you talking about Sean from Power, the guy who? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna save him.
I never heard of that rule. Like,
there's no rule with that.
Like, I mean, we literally just saw a crooked cop that had a son in Power just died just now. So, I mean, I mean, no, I don't.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know
no
why you're
reason.
getting spoilers in different show, but okay.
We're literally doing this.
I was like,
We're doing that in what 40 minutes? What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, you don't know, Chris. Maybe someone has not watched Power yet.
What in the world? Then how are they going to be watching the? Okay, whatever.
No,
Oh
okay,
yeah, that's a big spoil.
You're watching it on replay.
She's such an insignificant character. No one's going to even know who the hell I'm talking about. Okay, except for people who watch it. All right. Stop acting like I just gave away super stacks or something. Okay. like.
All right. So, but no, but it's like it would get again. Slim's murder was a surprise for me. Like this, just the way it did it. Like, because I thought he was gonna go a little bit longer, and they were like, "Oh, I'm sorry." When Samuel Jackson did that, he was like, "What?" I thought he was gonna be like, "Did I break your concentration?" Oh, please allow me to continue. Like, I was like, "That is Pulp Fiction right there." I was like, "This is good. This is good." Anyway, it's all the way around it. So we got the uncle. Is the uncle gonna snitch? Do you feel like he's now is uncle gonna snitch for the money?
He's not built like that.
No,
he's from a different era.
I think he's gonna try to help.
No, yeah.
He's gonna try to help the.
Yeah, you go to characters like that back in the 70s. Like they don't do anything like that.
Yeah, he's gonna help.
Yeah, he's gonna help his nephew, but he ain't gonna do all that.
He's gonna try to help his nephew.
Or try, yeah.
He's gonna try.
Yeah, he'll probably die in the process of it, but but he ain't snitching. Yeah.
So maybe on accident to this conversation, perhaps he's the one that leads Frank and crew back to Man Boy and team, like somehow, because he does try to reach out. Like maybe they're like, hey, he knows something, and we got to keep an eye on him, type of thing. I thought it was stupid, but smart. But anyway, the fact that chicken went to the repass looking for someone who robbed him, did he think that they weren't going to recognize him? I mean, like he got lucky that he recognized the shoes, right? But I'm like, how do you know that Tommy is not going to recognize you because you weren't wearing a mask? And then maybe like, oh shit, like chicken is here, or whoever. And I thought that was going to happen. I thought Tommy was going to see him and bolt. And then he was going to be chasing them down and stuff. And then Frank shows up and that kind of thing. I didn't see Don Cheadle showing up, arresting them. Why? Okay, so again, at this point, why would Chicken want to get arrested also? Like, how's this?
He wants to stay with the lead that he has on him. Like, I don't want him to disappear and me kind of shit out of luck and not have any sort of leads when Frank shows up, because when he got on the phone and he was talking to Frank again, he's like, I'll be there before you know it.
And then I thought he was actually going to show up, or at least see them get dragged off to jail or something. So I was a little bit surprised that didn't happen in that particular scene. But again, he could just be like, hey, the guy, one of the people we're looking for, just got locked up. So as soon as he gets out, we're gonna get him. Like, I don't need to get locked up because I actually got criminal shit going on. And I'm like, and I got a wife I gotta get back to. I was like, I don't know. I think Bunk Williams will kill Willie Black. All right. So that's possible. We got that one. So I don't know. I mean, again, that's what I thought. I would have been like, okay, my target is about to get arrested, so I will in the shadows hang out near the police station just in case he gets released. But I don't need to put myself in the hands of the man who got me sent to jail last time. That's probably not a good idea.
Well, nobody's saying Chicken is the smartest person. Like,
so what actually? So where was he? Like, didn't Don Cheadle arrest him too?
Yeah, but remember he got out. He got out. His lawyer came and got him out.
It just magically that's some Drew Tejada shit. I was like, okay, because I'm like, what? I was like, I guess. But I mean, like he got out.
He didn't have anything to charge him with, really.
Yeah, he didn't have anything on.
He didn't have anything to charge Chicken with.
Yeah, it was his house that was robbed. I mean, but other than your suspicion, you can't just keep someone locked up just off of suspicion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, how? So
he mostly arrested him on obstruction. He's preventing him from arresting the other guy. So it was just like,
which you barely even get 6 hours in jail for anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
I think Terrence Harrow's character got something to do with the heist. the icy introduction between him and Samuel Jackson was very telling. That could just be his character.
But that
I mean,
you possible. I thought about that too, Marcus. Like I thought about it too. I kind of felt like I feel like there's like there's like an underlying animosity between those two. And when he said something about his father, I think that just took it to another height. But Terrence Howard character is very laid back, right? So you're probably not going to see it bubble to the surface until later on in the series. So
he's like, you like Don Cheadle as Rhodey more than me, huh?
did you feel that a little bit?
I was like,
did you feel like
what, Fury? Say it, Fury.
It was like, fuck you.
That's why Secret Invasion sucked, because y'all had the wrong road.
But that they could be laying the groundwork for the ultimate betrayal. With the whole, like demeaning him and like that is like, we got time.
It's definitely gonna be some New Jack City right there. It's gonna be like him crying on the rooftop and having to shoot him. It's gonna be that whole thing.
It's like,
I'm like, last week we was all talking about how Silky was in on it, and that's been put to rest.
I was like, well, or maybe he just got murdered as he should have been. Huh?
No, I was just saying, Jamal. Oh, maybe I missed that part of the review because I did come a little bit late. You thought that for real? You thought he was part of it?
That's we were pontificating.
Oh.
Because we still the guy that ultimately organized it is not there, right? I felt like there was somebody else that like got on a plane or some shit. Like he's like, I'm leaving. No.
So the guy that Silk had this. There was another guy that was helping out Chicken, and then he made that. Then that guy made that phone call to Sean. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, and then he'll show up to the house. That's the one that's missing.
Okay.
But yeah, but Silk or Slim or whatever his name is, like he had nothing to do with that. He just
Emerson.
He's getting good.
Really, the guy's name Emerson is the market knows all this stuff. Is missing. Do y'all think that we will see more of Maxine? I mean, she should want to get her car back at the minimum. I don't know to what extent she'll be relevant to the story.
I don't know about that because I'm like, Chicken is still walking around in his long johns. I'm like, he went home, could have gotten some clothes, but yet he just got a coat.
Did y'all randomly notice the random moments when they try to make Kevin Hart seem much taller than he actually is? Like when he was like, did you notice that, Kim? Like when he was talking, who was he talking to? Oh my God. No, he was talking to Slim or something or someone. And he got out the car and he happened to go up on the curb. And he was on top of the curb while the other guy was not on the curb. So then it was like they were looking at each other eye to eye. And then later on, when Taraji's character went into their house and looked at the picture, and I thought this was supposed to be funny, but I realized, oh no, this is serious or whatever, and it's supposed to be for real. If you look at the picture, right, the picture shows Kevin Hart's family, and Kevin Hart is like towering over his wife. I'm like, what steps did he have to walk on? You know what I mean?
To make that happen.
Taller than his wife.
Make that happen.
Yeah, I was like, yo, I thought it was supposed to be like a joke. I thought like Taraji going to smirk or something, and she didn't. I was like, oh, this is supposed to be like legit. I was like, okay. I was like,
hey, Chris, the photo. It's funny that you bring up the photo because I looked at it and said, this is some bad CGI shit. Because like you could clearly tell they just and they do this a lot in movies for decades and TV shows. Like, just take a genuine photo. Like, why do you have to Photoshop these characters? Right. And it looks like shit, especially on the HD TV. You'd be like,
to your point, it only makes sense if you actually try to use like a real life younger photo of someone.
Yeah. Okay.
If you do something where it's like you use a character and then you actually use an actual photo of them when they're younger, and then you try to superimpose them into. But if it looks like you just took it yesterday or whatever, why can't y'all just have all the actors stand up together?
Just stand there and do it. It looked terrible. I didn't even. Now that you mentioned it, I didn't even notice how he was trying to act like he's the tall person in the family. Yeah. I'm like, you look up to your wife, like physically. Like I was like, stop it, Mr. Hart. But I was like, again, I do love Kevin trying. He's truly trying to be a dramatic actor in this, right? Like we've seen him try to do action and that sort of thing, and he's trying hard to be like a dramatic underworld type character. But the harder he tries, the more I want to laugh, because like again, it's no different for Eddie Murphy for me. Like when I seen like Dolomite is my name, or like that one, like when we did that one, I was like, I know he's trying to be serious in this role. I know, but it's like he's just Eddie Murphy. So it's like I'm trying to let that go though. But it does, his face.
That's kind of how I felt with Dreamgirls. When I watch Dreamgirls, I'm like, I can't help but to laugh at you, bro.
See, you just.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You just it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's much, like,
and he was good in Dreamgirls, but the whole time I'm thinking like, oh, he about to make another joke. Oh, what you about to say about Jennifer Hudson? Like, okay. Like,
I'm sorry. If he's crying, I'm laughing. No, sir. Why would Taraji go back to the crime scene? So is that what she did? I thought she went home and it just looked like the same. Did she live there?
I think she lives in that house. I think that's her house.
Marcus, I think that's her house, man. I think so.
I think that's her house. I think that's the house that she's the mistress, right? But so and the business partner.
Yeah, that's where they count up the money and run numbers or whatever. She lives there.
She lives
there. Okay. Because I was wondering that too. I was like, did she go back to the crime scene? And like, ain't nobody cops, no nothing there. I was like, I guess. Yes, it was very far away. Shots of Kevin Hart and other cast. He may be standing on a crate or something.
He's doing another crate challenge. He's doing crate.
Well, they said, I remember I watched the honest trailer of Top Gun, and they were making fun of that's how they did Tom Cruise. Like they would purposely make sure his co-stars were sitting down or whatever, so like he would at least be somewhat like eye level with them, or like they would do their best to make sure they weren't standing upright, because then he would. To your
point, damn, that's a good point. Val Kilmer got some height. When Val Kilmer stood up, I guess when they were like eyeing each other, like they did that little like he kind of bent forward, like as if he was in Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal or something. Like I was like, what? And okay, I didn't even think about that. But damn,
but Michael Keaton did the same thing for Bat. They did the same thing for Batman.
Yeah, he was wearing platform. This
is what they should do.
No. They actually took out when he was standing with Kim Basinger. They took a piece of the floor out, and so to make her kind of his height. And all she could wear was flats when she was like with Michael Keaton.
It's hard to look down at the Cape Crusader.
I don't know. You guys really make me want to see this new Beetlejuice movie to see if that's the case there too.
Well, I'm sure most of those women are much smaller than he is. So it's not.
Monica, what's her face? No, Winona Ryder's not short. Winona Ryder, but the other little girl is. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but how about we just have a movie with Tom Cruise, Kevin Hart, and Michael Keaton. Just have no one has to stand on crates. Everyone gets to be eye to eye, and everyone just looks tall. Everyone just looks tall, and then throw Peter Dinklage in there for extra measure. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's not fair. That's not fair. That's a real medical issue. But I don't know. I'm glad that Hudson didn't let Mason talk to Tommy. So it's interesting. I felt sorry for Tommy's. I felt sorry for Tommy's character. I didn't see that because the actual death coming that hard, that quickly. Also, I thought Kevin Hart's investigative skills. Like he was like, one of the women turned on us. One of the trims. Wait,
he's really good.
I remember my driver's license, and I remember she was at the IHOP. That's right. Let me go to the IHOP.
That is very blaxploitation, though. That is very blaxploitation, where it's like all of a sudden, Pam Grier just figures it all out.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? I hear you, and normally, no one's like, it takes Columbo a whole episode to figure it out. But like, when you get it within like 5 minutes,
You know what? This is also a Paramount Universal property. Mm-hmm. What if they redid Columbo?
Oh, you gotta get the perfect actor. I don't know who you would get for that.
Yeah, there's nobody like Peter Falk. I mean, no.
I mean, they already did Matlock. Actually,
if you look at the trailer for Matlock, they're emphasizing that she's not that Matlock.
That she is
not trying to be that Matlock at all. It just so happens that she has that name. Yeah,
we just use the name.
Yeah, right. Like just like Queen Latifah is not. Just like Queen Latifah is just a different equalizer, and like no, Like, no, we know what. Come on.
We know what you're doing. We
You
know
know
what you're
you're doing.
Like what I'm saying. What if they did? That's my point. What if they did Columbo and it was like a black woman? And I'm like,
Oh no, nope.
wait.
That's already it fails before the first episode.
I'm just saying.
It
Wait.
fails-
Hear me out on this. But she can't smoke cigars because it's 2024. So like maybe like it's like
No,
They
maybe
can
just
smoke
say-
cigars in 2024.
I feel like the smoking is like a bad thing just in general. I'm saying these days. I'm saying like they
Yeah,
don't like
but
shit. There's a
no,
whole
no,
Don't
movement.
watch
there's
Reasonable.
people
Don't watch
smoke
Reasonable Doubt this week. Then, if you're talking about cigars.
Oh, damn it.
Spoilers. No,
Yeah, I watch that shit. Damn it! Please don't. I don't know. I don't. I hope they don't go in the wrong place. But anyway,
no. Columbo needs to be another 40 to 50-year-old white man. You know, that's just. Even I would be upset if all of a sudden they try to make Columbo black.
Yeah,
I want Columbo to be Hispanic. Hispanic.
No, Jamani, no. You're already messing it up, man.
Wait.
You're already
Jennifer
messing it up.
Lopez is Columbo. Hear me out. Like she could do it.
She can't even investigate her marriages, okay? Like, you know.
I mean, Kevin Hart could be Columbo with this fro. I feel like he can do anything. I like he's committed to the fro. The fro's committed to him. Y'all think? Who do you think will kill Mac?
Which one's Mac?
Samuel Jackson?
No, Samuel Jackson's Frank.
That's Frank.
Oh, who the fuck is Mac then?
Who will kill
Damn
Mac?
it! We gotta learn these characters.
Oh, one of the bag. Is Mac the dude, the guy who killed someone before? One of the thieves, the robber dude, the guy who said he's gonna babysit the money. Is that Mac?
I think so.
I think that's Mac.
Marcus knows too many of these characters. Now I gotta go look. I'm looking at the thing. Who the fuck is Mac? Sean.
Sean
Okay.
is Mac.
Okay.
So the other one's Mac. Okay.
Who's gonna kill Sean? I feel like it's gonna be Man Boy.
Yep.
I feel like it's gonna
That's
be
Mac is
yeah,
gonna be
Sean.
Man
Yeah,
Boy.
thank you, Mark. I had to look it up.
He's gonna try.
He's gonna
I
cry.
think he's gonna try.
Oh, okay.
Try.
Yeah, I thought you said cry too. I was like, cry.
I feel like it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be that because he was. And it made it. I think it was Man Boy who they were arguing about like, what to do with the money. He like got loud. Yeah. He was like, "Look here, like this is how it's gonna be." So I feel like there's some tension there. Like if Man Boy was the guy trying to shoot everybody at the thing, when Cadillac was like, "This dude's a killer. Like he's done it before." Like the other two guys, like Tommy and crew, like they're shaky, but this guy he's a problem. So I think that's gonna be him. So I think he'll be dead before Don Cheadle shows up. To the point, I don't think Mac is going the distance. So there'll be some infighting. I think. What's up, Jamani?
I don't know. I think I foresee Mac/Sean. He's going to be the one who gets arrested by Hudson.
See, that's what to my point of like he probably won't get. Because like, you feel like at least one of them's going to go to jail. I mean, so you feel like it's going to be Sean.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I think they're trying to make him a sympathetic character. Like he's not going to walk away from this shit, but I feel like they're trying to, and they usually like I said, they have to have that one. If this is like a complete massacre, like they wouldn't spend all these hours on it. Like I think he's going to be the one to tell the tale to be like, I tried, baby, I tried for my son, but I got arrested and I ain't shit and that kind of thing. So if they bring back the son, I say if they bring back the family angle, like he likes to go see his baby mama and drop off a couple of $100,000 or whatever, some money, and she's like, nah. Like they try to play up the remind us that he's a father. I think Jamani, I think he'll be right. I think if they go back to that in some kind of way,
he gonna try to hide the money in a teddy bear or something crap like that.
Flash forward, that little boy grows up and goes to college.
No, it's
based off the money that they stole from Frank and crew. It's gonna be like, thank you, Daddy. He turned out to be Barack Obama's chief of staff. It was him. I don't know if the age is right. I just want to say that.
No, I'm saying he has a daughter. He doesn't have a son. It's a daughter.
Oh, my bad. So she'll grow up to be somebody important. I feel like we're gonna do that. We got why didn't the younger who killed himself, Tommy, after he was interrogated by Don Cheadle, asked for a lawyer? Didn't he know his rights? Bruh, we have this question quite often. Even in real life. Sometimes they just keep on talking. I mean, I hear you.
Man, okay, so Kevin Hart tried to give him his lawyer, right?
That's right.
That didn't work. And the way you saw the way that Tommy was in that interrogation room, he was in a rock between a hard place. There was nowhere to go. I'm like, I don't know why he snitched if he was gonna, unalive himself, but I guess he did both. He snitched and took himself out. So I'm like, I don't know what.
Well, he was gonna get taken out if they found out he snitched.
I was gonna say that's how I looked at it. That like
Yeah.
I just feel like he knew no matter what he's screwed. Whether he goes to prison and because he goes to prison and someone goes in the inside, gets someone in the inside to end him, or he's on the out. They already knew who his cousin was. You know what I mean? And two people found you out while you were at the repass. He was like, yo, I have nowhere to go. There's nothing.
You don't have anywhere to go.
I'm a dead man right here. I'm dead. Like I might as well just end it on my terms. And that's what he just.
No, but to Jemiah's point, why would you snitch at all? Like it was like how does that help you killing yourself in any way? Like
no, it's just like probably like one last good act and then boom, then out.
Remember? Oh, so I don't know how many. So to the point, we don't know how many names he wrote. He did start writing on the paper, and I thought Don Cheadle would have saw that, like at the end of the episode, or so maybe that'll be the beginning of episode 5. But like, how many names did he get? And are they legit? You know what I'm saying? The whole shotgun investigation thing. Again, there's a lot of good police work in this. Like they already tracked down the shotguns and that kind of thing. So I was pretty impressed with that. But again, maybe this just helps connect the dots a little bit.
But I think that's how he ended up. He saw the letter, whatever he was writing. That's how he knew where they were hiding at.
Oh, okay.
So that's when he came back. He was like, "Did y'all take my prisoner to the holding cell because he was not being interrogated anymore?"
Because he already wrote down the stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay. Willie Black might fight Mac over the money. I feel like it will be the money. That's usually how these things go down. When they start fighting. But I feel like they're gonna be like, hey, you took the money. I'm just trying to run. With some of this. So it could be Daniel Smalls was Chicken Man's attorney. I was like, so I thought the lawyer was, I felt Proctor for a minute, or I thought he was gonna be like, well, I can't help you. You didn't actually do any crimes. So I kind of did some crimes. But I didn't rob myself. I was like, oh, okay. Well, let's start with that. But I got gangsters who are probably gonna try to kill me. Dan Smalls. Chicken Man's lawyer. So, anyway, we got to see if the lawyer's gonna be more relevant. What's up, Jamani?
I'm like, we have 2 people are dead, right? So now the cuts get bigger. And what is the infighting going to be with that? Because it's always, let's give their cut to their family.
Oh,
they came from the same family. And then, we just going to split it up between us. There's going to be a lot of infighting as far as that goes, if you're going to keep with realism.
That's good. That's a good point. That's a good point too. So we got to see what happens with all that million in the end. I mean, does Frank and crew get that money back? Does Don Cheadle somehow rescue that and give it back to the community? Does it magically not make it into evidence?
Frank is giving out more money because he's putting money out on the street to find chicken. So he's losing more money on top of the money that he lost.
Hence why Slim is like, you're not doing this right. You're not taking this seriously. It can't be that hard to find chicken, man.
Only because I was bored. I did this. I just went to the app to see how much $980,000 was from 1970 in today's dollars. It is worth $937,000. So basically $8 million. So
that was today.
With inflation. So that $980,000 that they had, that was equivalent to about $8 million.
Damn,
their dollars.
That's a lot.
I know. And like, what was it? The second episode when Sean was like, "Yo, our cut is 20,000. That's more than I made last year." I was just like, 20. Like I was like, inflation is a motherfucker.
Let's check that.
Actually, probably some people today probably say that. I mean, depending on what they do for a living. But it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see how they work that. But come on, we got to get to a lesser show. Kim, no, sorry, Chris. Any final words?
Yeah, 20,000 1970 in today's dollars, according to this, is 162,000.
Wow.
I don't know.
I feel that's kind of.
I feel like this app is shit. Give me my
yes.
$2.99
Now you
Give me
question
my
it.
$2.99
Now you
back.
questioned it. like never mind. Never
Hold
mind.
on, that's one hell of an inflation, bro. This is
Come on, bro.
goddamn. But no, but yeah. I mean, I don't have anything for the show other than it's really decent and keep up the good work. But however, I will now be more mindful. Like it's hard for me to not. After this episode, it's going to be hard for me to not pay attention to see how many times they're going to have Kevin Hart do random stuff to make him look much taller than he is.
Make him look taller.
This episode, they did so much stuff, and I was like, stop it. Like, stop it. Like, you know what I mean? From his wife to everyone just people sitting down, like you were saying, even with Tom Cruise. I was like, now I can't unsee it.
Now I can't unsee it.
Yeah, I just can't now. So, but anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you in a couple minutes.
Thank Chris. Boop. All right, Jemani, you up? What you got?
I'm very this is, like I said, the best show seen all year. I don't know what I'm more excited about to watch next week. Fight Night, episode 5, or the season premiere from. So
bye, Jemani.
Like, comment, and subscribe. And bitch, open up. The Big Bad Wolf is here.
What? Oh, I get it. From?
No, that was the last line of this episode.
It was. Oh shit, Slim. I forgot. I thought that was Terrence Howard talking for some reason. I was like, oh, it's Lucius gonna talk to Cookie. I thought it was Terrence. I didn't realize it was Slim. I was actually confused on that. But we'll see what happens next week. Boop. Okay, I took Kim out. Boop. There you go. All right, Kim. Any final words?
Nope, I'm enjoying it. I think it's well written. It's being well presented. Like I said, the costumes, the wigs, just everything. The acting is really good. So I'm really enjoying it. And I agree with Jemani. It's like one of the best, I would say, series that is come out in a long time. So whoever's writing, could you write some other shows? Please. Anywho, okay, so thank you, chat. We really, truly appreciate each and every one of you joining the conversation. We're trying to get to 500 views per video, so we need you to share the video with anyone and everyone. We're also trying to get to 2,500 subscribers by December 15th. So if you share the video, we'll be able to reach that goal. Also, please hit the notification bell so you know when the next video is coming. Again, thank you very much. We can't do it without you. And we're very happy that you joined our conversation. Bye.
Thanks, Kim. She says it so well. So what I'm gonna do? I did not watch Hotel Cocaine. I couldn't get past Michael Chiklis's mustache. And so that was a no for me. So Jemani, I think Jemani and Kim watched Empire of Ocean Park, Emperor of Ocean Park. And Jemani didn't like the whole back and forth, so we're not gonna be reviewing that. I asked Kim, and she was like, "This ain't it." So I take her recommendation. But hey, thank you to you for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. And again, we got power coming. Yay! So thank you for watching to the end of the video. I guess that helps the algorithm or something. All like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that kind of stuff. Enjoy our exits, and we'll see you around. I will say thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. I see people watching us in the chat.
I enjoy the view very much. I don't know what the fuck I was watching.
Rewatch this when we're done. Rewatch this. You'll see what we're talking about. You'll be like, oh shit.
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
You want to go there?
Oh shit.
Stacey, do your thing.
Fuck that shit.
But anyway, please like and share and comment on the video and all that kinds of stuff. As they say, we're just going to end this broadcast and say bye.